This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Tampa Bay and Raymond James Stadium, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see last season's national champions, LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hampton. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, it's Russell. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. He's stopping, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you what, this quarterback is going to get an earful when he gets back to the sideline. We're in the first quarter. You can't be exposing yourself to big hits early in the game like that. Chris, they're going to need him today, and this is just the opening drive.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
But a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Catch made on the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. They're going to run it here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Here we go, 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Quick throw complete to the tight end. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up 1st down from the 32.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a 1st down. There's another example of it right there.
On the toss play, runner moving left. Finding space at the 20. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Receiver in motion now. Looking downfield. It's Russell. On the move now. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught near the goal line. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Wants to throw it. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
I hate to question a play call, but that close to the goal line on 1st and goal, and you throw it. Oh, why not run the football right there?
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Looking for a man. Touchdown, Bama. They strike first in this national title bout. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. They're going to the air on the first play. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now...
And it's hauled in way downfield. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down here for this offense. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Gonna run it. It's Washington. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Short completion of the tight end. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big body tight end. He took a big shot, held on to the football for a first down. This toughness cannot be taken for granted.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the running back takes the handoff. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, LSU, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Really good job here by this defense of taking away any threat downfield. Once he came to the outside, nowhere to go with the ball, so he has to tuck it and try to pick up a couple yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Grab behind the line. It's Hampton. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Back to pass. It's Russell. Running out of time in the pocket.
This is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Second down play coming up. The back's got it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The sure hands. It's Hampton. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Hill. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Looking to throw. It's Russell. Defense is coming after him. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line. It's Hill. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? A direct snap. Look out, room to run here. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball at the 44.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Chris, I know we think about LSU. We go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. QB keeper all the way. Running with purpose.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick completion to the tight end. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
I love to see this by this quarterback. Instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
Interesting choice here on the goal line. 5 wide receivers on second and goal. He keeps it on the design run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
Bringing it out, it's Hampton. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Finds his man. It's Hill. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, on 3rd down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a 1st down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Dropping back. It's Russell. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, he makes the catch. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, try to make up this deficit. That's caught. It's Watkins. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, they come close to hitting a big one here to start this second half of the national championship. And even though they missed that, I think it gives you an idea they're going to open up this playbook. You might as well leave it all on the table when you're playing for all the marbles.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Looking to chuck it again. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, LSU. And that will give them the lead now.
Yeah, I know that this guy can make plays downfield, but Chris, how about this touchdown on 4th down? They throw it to him short. He not only picks up the first down, but with his wiggle and speed, he takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. The lead is now 4, 21-17. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hampton. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Back to throw. It's Russell. Looking right. This one caught. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks into the clear.
Nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass. So instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
1st down and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw, testing the middle. He makes the grab. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, that's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the 1st down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
6th play of the drive coming up. The shotgun handoff here. He shreds the tackle. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. 1st down to the 27.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Hill. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Edwards. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. That's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line, and it's only getting worse. That's 5 sacks they've now given up so far in this game alone.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. To the air, it's Russell. He's running out of time here. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't... LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen, because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make life difficult in that backfield.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Quarterback drops back on 3rd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
What a great route here by this tight end on 3rd down. And the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on 3rd down? Of course, the tight end. And now we've got 1st and goal.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The receiver grabs it. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Nice grab. It's Washington. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker. And a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Fourth down, look at the throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling in the faith he has in his guys.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run it to the right side. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And here's the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Ball handed off. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
That's an important first down on that running play. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Heading left after the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that 1st down.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
To throw, it's Russell. The receiver makes the catch. Powering through a tackle. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
But the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Looking to throw here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, what a grab! That's enough to move the sticks and give him a 1st down at the 41.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Russell. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Football's loose. The defense has got it. Touchdown, LSU. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out and gets them a touchdown.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hampton. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Back to pass. It's Russell. Quick throw to the left. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Fires it to the wideout. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. 4th down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. He escapes the pocket. Looking for a late deep shot. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. What an electric play. Suddenly, they've moved into scoring position, down to the 24. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Tries the right with a quick throw. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Pounding away with the run game. As the 1st down is still going. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? They bring him down, but that 1st down is all they need to clinch the national championship.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
So forget about the possible safety. Suddenly it's 1st and 10 in plus territory. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
That's it. It's official. We have our national